right, guys, we're back with another video. Sorry it took so long. We kind of had some freak weather.
Yeah,
we had a blizzard. We got about, I don't know, what was the first one? Probably 8 inches at least.
8 inches the first time,
and then we got hit 2 days later with about another 6 inches of snow. They were doing rolling blackouts.
I woke up.
Nobody has water.
One morning, I looked at my watch. It was minus 14.
Yeah.
I mean, that's regular temp without no wind chill. So.
Yeah. And so we were not out here working.
I mean, we don't live in Michigan, for heaven's sakes.
Yeah.
I mean,
It felt like we were in Alaska or something.
I mean, right now, if you look outside, it still looks like this. So.
But Dad is working on putting a spacer plate on the Yeti.
I'm spacing the carb up, knowing that this one crossbar ain't going to be enough. We're probably going to put 2 on it.
Yeah. I mean,
so this is, heck, we might just stack 3 on there.
I mean, I was informed that it's not the smartest idea to stack plates, but I ain't never claimed to be smart.
We know it works, though.
Yeah, it works. So
I mean, it works with a big block. It should work with a stock 6.0.
Yeah, surely. But so Dad's working on that. He marked the hood.
Yeah, I kind of marked the hood. I mean, I was reaching under there.
You mean it's not a? You mean it's not a
no,
precision?
it's precision.
Okay.
If we cut it, it'll just fit right.
That's what
there.
I figured.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be working on moving the rear overflow tank and putting a bottle back in the trunk. That way I can put my seat back in. It hasn't had the seat.
Can't even take nobody for a joyride right now.
Yeah. So we're gonna be working on that, and then.
Me and Dad. After today, we got to go to the alignment shop.
Yeah.
I mean, just to get our front end set, and then we're ready to go hurt somebody's feelings. I don't know who's yet, but
yeah,
we'll find somebody to
probably
get on.
But yeah, after I don't know, we might go for a joyride today. I don't know. We'll just
all we got to do is get it past the ice to the dry road.
I mean, I'll get it past the ice. We don't got to worry about that.
I don't know.
So. I mean, the bottle's got some life left in it, I think.
I got a bottle heater that says.
I think it's only got one life or one pass on it, so.
And it'd love this Alaskan air that we're breathing in right now. So.
But all right, we're gonna get into it and see what we can mess up.
If it comes apart, it can take an eye out.
Lost a GoPro. It'll be all right. I'll grab it.
I don't recommend doing this at home.
Don't be shooting it at me. What are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to aim it so it ain't hit me. But
yeah, you keep aiming it.
And then I'll take it over and round that off, and then I'll run the bolt that way.
So that's
these are going to be their new carburetor studs.
That's turning carriage bolts into carburetor studs.
25-inch carburetor studs.
All right, well, the more you know, I guess.
I guess. Well, like I say, I wish we had that bigger plate right now. We probably won't even need it. Probably won't even need it. Put longer studs so we can, like I say, we could later on stack up 1-inch plate. I don't know that we need it. We got a Nitrous Express double crossbar in it, and really that plate alone will flow. I mean, it can flow 600, so I don't know that we even need this other plate, but we're just spraying like 250 on one and probably 150 on the other right now to get going. So we're gonna see how much 6.0 will take. Man, I cut that one so good I can't tell which end it'll make or which end is factory.
Alright, this setup I got right now, I made sure it didn't hit anything whenever I shut it. So I got one bolt pre-drilled because I'm amazing, you know, but I just got to drill some holes, run a line, hook the bottle up, and we got a bottle in the trunk. And we're gonna be putting this thing in. The reason I didn't have it in the trunk before, like it used to be in the trunk, but I had to put when I had the turbo big block, I had to put this big oil can catch tank back here because I was filling up my little one I had up front. So, and I always had a battery. This is the extra battery I always had back here when it was Pro Charge big block. I've had about every setup you can ever possibly think of in this car besides a twin turbo LS. So I'm gonna get this all buttoned up. Dad had to run to the bank, then we're gonna button up the front after I put this Kirky in and cut a hood, make sure the hood fits, and then we're really done with this thing. So right now I'm in the process of running a nitrous line all the way through the bottom of the car. And when you're running nitrous lines, you always want to make sure it's all zip tied up, out of the way, like out of the way of all this ladder bar stuff right here. So I'm going to try to get this as clean and nice as I can and hook it up, and then that's all done in the back trunk, and then we're moving to putting in the Kirky, and then Dad's working on the water pump in the hood right now. So
yeah, you always, when you take a carburetor off or put a plate on or anything, you always want to make sure once you're done that it travels free and springs back free, because you don't want to get to the end and your throttle being hung on. It's pretty.
that hasn't happened to you ever, right?
It's pretty exciting. I mean, I will say, near-death experiences are kind of exciting, but
I mean, there was one race where it happened to him literally every pass.
I just had to reach out and shut my car off every single pass. But after the fact, I got to thinking about, you know, what if I'd have got out of shape? What if it had went to the parachute? What if it would have done anything else? It could have been a bad day.
Yeah, we were in Paris, Texas, and we just put Dad's motor in.
Yeah.
And it, every time he would make a pass, it would hang wide open on the floor. In Paris, Texas, not the track to be doing that at all.
No, I mean, really, we've been on, well, like I say, it's just an old track. It's a really cool track. We went and raced with some of our friends, and like I say, my first pass, we was going to make not supposed to make like a partial pass, I think. So.
Yeah, because we built
brand new motor, started it, put it in the trailer.
Yeah, we built your motor, started it, put it in the trailer.
Yeah.
And that was the first, like, breaking it in.
Just started it and warmed it up and pulled out there, and I turned it loose.
Yeah, you're supposed
It went 540 at 132, and I let off, and it just kept going.
Was that?
I was like, whoa.
That's the first time I put the Pro Charger on it, right?
It was a Pro Charge big block. I had a Pro Charge small block right before that. So.
And you broke that, right?
Yeah. Like I say, first rattle out of the box on slicks, it went 540 at 132.
And the throttle hung wide open.
Throttle hung wide open. I just reached up and killed the switch, and I went around the corner sliding sideways. I drifted it all the way around the end.
How many times?
And then I just got out and laughed. It was either laugh or cry, and I just started laughing.
Probably a little bit of both.
I might have cried a little, but I don't know. But then we start checking everything. Well, and you know, we couldn't find
I remember
anything.
you went to a car show and you spent all day at the car show trying to figure
Yeah,
out.
we ground the throttle bracket, we did everything, and then come to find out, is what I'd done is on a Pro Charger, you've got a plate under the carburetor that references your blow-off valve that's on your intake. And I just, instead of using that plate, because I was trying to keep my hood without
drilling
cutting
into the intake.
Yeah, I drilled and tapped the intake right under the carburetor thinking, oh, it'll work the same. Guess what? It does not work the same, but I didn't know that.
Doesn't work the same at all.
And then we was at the car show, and I thought I had it fixed, so went to the track, very first pass, it hung again.
Yeah.
And then it hung again. And then we was in the race, and me and you made it past first round. And
I think I made it to the semifinals.
I don't know that I think me, you, and John made it past the first round, and then you kept going. Well, I kept going too. Me and you made it to the final four.
Yeah.
And then we both drew two cars that was like in the fours probably.
My car almost caught on fire.
Oh yeah.
You remember
your
my dipstick
blew out. Yeah. Yeah, that was it was an awesome trip though.
Yeah, it was a good trip. I guess it was fun. I mean, just us talking about it doesn't sound like a great trip.
No, it was awesome. I'd do it again today. But then on the way home, I got to thinking, what if that throttle would have just stayed on? I mean, Well, I mean, it was staying on. What if I would have spun or whatever? Luckily, they had enough track prep that it wasn't, it didn't do nothing crazy, but it could have been a bad deal. Really, come to find out, I came home and messed with the same stuff, went to the track, our track, it did the same thing. Luckily, at our track, you got plenty of shutdown. And then
it was a solid like 3 weeks of your dog just hanging on the
I didn't know. And then come to find out, it wasn't getting a signal under the carburetor. I put a HVM spacer on it with a deal right under the carburetor hole. And it's like I got one right here. I had to do it right under the throttle blade right there. And as soon as I let off, it let off. So that's what it was.
Yeah, that was a hectic time trying to figure that out.
I mean, I'm thinking that some people might have panicked or whatever, and I just was laughing the whole time. I don't know what that means, but it's probably not good. So.
What Hey Dad, what are you doing?
Well, I'm wanting this to really hold. Because the way I'm going to cut it, it's getting ready to get sketchy.
Hey, you might as well just make it. You might as well just close it all the way flat, then.
I don't know. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid.
This is Dad's favorite tool out of all the tools that he has. So
I mean, zip ties and a sawzall, you can almost fix anything.
You basically build our whole cars. Alright, so I'm gonna. Then you're just gonna cut that in half.
This is perfect.
We're putting lights under our cars for the tires.
Lights, so when we're backing up on the street, you can whoever
you can see the marks.
Like we could do it. I mean, I could probably look around the side and tell you even.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, I know that I've seen it on.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing it.
The bracket that
everybody's doing it, so we might as well do it.
The bracket that they sent us is some cheap plastic bracket that we can't really get exactly where we want it. So Dad came up with some exhaust pipe that we're gonna drill, mount, and bend it, and then make it all look all right.
Our own. And it's aluminized exhaust pipe.
Not gonna rust. Yep, not gonna rust.
Look, I mean, if you can get that in the camera shot, it is like precision. It's perfect. So I think we'll be fine. Here, I'm gonna get the holes ready too. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, might as well.
All right.
Do you need to mark yours before you cut it all the way, or are you just gonna?
Nah.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna cut it all the way, am I?
Or are you just cutting that half off?
It just depends how good it's going. Oh, see,
not starting off great.
Man, that one's gonna be yours.
Yeah, I figured.
This is yours, so since I done scratched it. Yeah, it's not gonna stay, so I don't even know. Yeah, put your finger up. Oh, I'm tearing yours up.
Of course you are.
Oh man, look what it did.
You really gouge into mine?
Yeah, I'll fix it. Man, it almost made it. Man, whose idea was this? This was a terrible idea.
Well, you probably should have drilled the holes before you cut it off the till.
Yeah, now how are we gonna hold it? Oh well, we'll get it. Man, look at that precision piece.
Dad.
And look
what you did.
Concave it is now. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut mine too.
All right, light officially installed. Best $11 I've spent on Amazon so far. So we're gonna hook that up and see how bright it is, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna find out like right now.
Yeah. Ready to see how bright this light is?
Yeah. And if it works like I think, we need to mount them all over the car, and then we wouldn't even need a drop light. We could just flip a light on and work on it.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. Holy crap. God dang, Dad. You almost blinded the camera.
Dogs.
Well,
Hey, it's light all over. I mean, we just need to lift this car back up with that on. We don't even need shop lights.
yeah, nope. Well, like I was telling you, if somebody's gonna call me for jumping, they're gonna be able to know when I let off the training brake and that light goes off.
Right in front of that tire. They ain't gonna see nothing.
You're gonna go like this under the car?
Yeah.
You're gonna give it the old
Once
bat?
I get you back, I'll just hold my hand over it. So.
Boom, we got a passenger seat now.
Yeah.
So now I can take people on ride-alongs and scare them in the Yeti.
Yeah.
Can't even see through this window. But, well, it's been like a year since a little bit over a year since I've had a passenger seat in it.
Yeah. Well, there ain't no sense in having a car if you can't take somebody and scare the life out of them.
Yeah.
So.
We kind of misjudged it on the scoop here.
I thought your motor was farther back than it is.
But
yeah, like we're all the way up against.
Yeah.
So I think the hood will pop forward just a little bit, but we're gonna.
So we're gonna cut down, cut over.
Yeah, you just need to tell me how far. Oh, I really hate to mark it on the white, but I guess we can clean it off with.
Well. Yeah, kind of misjudged it on that one, Dad.
Yeah, you did. I mean,
I mean, you're the one that marked it. I have video proof of you marking it. So.
No, I don't think so. So how far do we want air to go in, you think?
I don't know.
Yeah, well.
It's whatever you think.
Yeah, you can blame me
This
for
has
it.
been your whole project. I mean, even this.
I mean, it's kind of...
I mean, that was all you.
I'm not going to say anything about that. I don't want any part of that.
What do you mean? You did it.
Yeah, but it was, I don't even know what to say.
All right. I think we got everything pretty well done. So I'm going to start it up. It hasn't been started in a while.
We're really down to, I want to raise this up a little more.
Yeah.
And then alignment.
God dang, it's hard to film when I'm trying to crawl into this thing on a lift.
Yeah, hopefully it'll start. I mean, it's pretty cold out here still.
Sounds like it's got bearing going out.
It's literally just running out the radiator cap right now.
Do we have something like one of the lines switched or something, or what?
I don't think so, but I want a video of that.
I bought a used water pump because the other one wasn't. It hit a wall, so and it sounds like it has a bearing going out of it. So that's cool, you know. Alright, well, I think that's gonna be it for today's video. We got our running. That water pump sounds like it's trying to circulate rocks through there.
The water pump's angry, but man, it's moving. I bet it moves 60 gallons a minute.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's it's moving some water, but I don't know if it's the right type of water.
You would know that your water pump's on if you leave that water pump on.
Yeah.
But our luck will go to Hinton or somewhere and it'll just quit.
Yeah.
You know. So.
I mean, it sounds like. I mean, I think I can hear the water pump over the motor and everything.
I do too. I mean, out here is loud. So.
Yeah. So I don't know we'll figure something out about that, but. I mean, it's running good. Next video, we're going to be out ripping on it.
Yeah.
All the streets are going to be clear.
We just need to load it up. I mean, we got to fix this, whatever we got going on here.
It was shooting water out of this cap, so I probably need a new radiator cap.
Yeah.
And then, really just a couple little things. We're going to put a different solenoid. We need to zip tie all these lines back up. But, yeah, I bet you just don't mess with that. I bet you just don't mess with that. Here.
I bet it does have
stop doing that.
Probably should have left that off until we let it run.
Like I said, on these LSs, you need to jack up the front as high as you can. So,
but we can't have it coming out of the cap anyway. We'll put a 50-pound cap on that thing or something.
But oh well. Next video we'll be out ripping this thing.
Yeah.
And I can take you with me now.
Hey, and I can ride along in video. So
yeah.
You'll have a professional with you.
Yeah, see, there you go. But all right. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Yeah.
For real.
And we'll see you later.